Moving on to your next record real quick, man, because we're losing time, but it's next record. You need balance in life, and your next record is Balance. So tell us about it, man.
So Balance is basically kind of on the same topic, right? There's the artist who can reach the community, but isn't very intentional in the way that he talks about Jesus, right? But then there's the artist who is extremely arrogant, who can be almost like a modern-day Pharisee, right? And can't really relate to people and turns people away from Jesus. So that song is really about trying to find the balance between both of those worlds, being relevant, being able to be in culture, but at the same time being able to be loving to people. Jesus had that perfect balance. So that's what this song is about. It's something that Christian hip hop is kind of struggling with now. You feel this tension. So that's what the song's about, man.
Man. So let's keep on talking, man. As you pass go, then you just released it, right?
Yeah, about I would say less than a month ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, something like that.
Nice one. So do you have any like videos for it yet? Music videos?
Yeah. So I dropped a video for Slums. I dropped a mini documentary explain the concept and to show like the creative process, which was called the As You Pass Go mini documentary. And I also have one more video that I've yet to release that I'm kind of holding on to. I won't say what song it is, but it's one of people's favorite songs. There's only 5 songs on the project, but this is definitely, I would say, most people's favorite song. So I got a video for that dropping probably before the end of the month.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So obviously you've done a lot of. How long did it actually take to make this EP?
After I got the concept, I would say about a month to make the project.
That's pretty quick then.
It's crazy because if I just, relatively quick. Like the writing process took about a month, and then like the engineering, marketing side took about another month. So altogether, like if you include the creative process, the engineering, and the marketing, it was about 3 months. But my end was mostly a month. Even though, I mean, I did all the marketing for it too. But yeah, I created it in a month.
Now you're out in Arizona, then you said, obviously we're talking off air, but you were saying that you moved closer to your fans. So, like, how did you know your fan base was more that way?
Basically, on my bookings, how many times I've been booked on the West Coast, and if I looked at my analytics, like on Spotify or SoundCloud, you can see it'll tell you, like, regionally, like, where people listen to you the most. And California was one of the top, consumer of my music. So, and then just building relationships with people in California, I just wanted to be a little bit closer. Didn't want to get jet lagged every time I had a show out here.
Yeah, man. I'm sure, man. So tell us, man, like in Arizona then, is it still easy for you to connect with people, like other artists, like if you're trying to hit people up, or like is it in the Cali region, do you have a big kind of base of artists that you can connect with?
I mean, I'm slowly building with people in Arizona. There's not too many artists out here. Most of the people that I'm closest to are on the East Coast. So it gets kind of challenging with like talking and conversing with those people. But it's also a benefit too, because out here on the West Coast, basically the East Coast runs like all the programming. So if I want to watch something, it comes on earlier. I don't have to wait for it as long as people on the East Coast. So like the Super Bowl or like the NBA Finals, all those things come on earlier, which is a huge benefit. So I love it, just getting used to the people out here and trying to build with as many people as possible.
Tell us a bit more like about your music, like how you put it together. Like what's your basis, man? Because like I said before, like your music is quite hype, and that's what I love about it. But at the same time, there's meaning in there. So what kind of makes you put a track together? Like what's your do you want every track to be that kind of like hyped up track that's gonna get people on the dance floor kind of thing? But at the same time, you want to put the meaning in there, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's just my personality. I'm someone who's very conscious of like social issues or just things that affect us day to day, and I tend to put that stuff in my music. It's kind of a small piece, but a reflection of who I am as a person. And if you meet me, I'm very high energy when I'm at shows and very hyperactive, I guess you would say. So like the music just kind of comes out that way. I'm very passionate too.
Yeah.
I'm sure my wife would say the same thing. But I'm passionate, and it comes out in the music. You know, I'm always somebody who, I've always been this way. I always want to make sure when I'm talking, what I'm saying is worth listening to. So the same goes for my music, man.
Yeah, was it originally your wife that was kind of pushing you like to do the music as well?
Yeah, totally, man. Before I dropped any music ever, I would spend a lot of money on studio time and beats and never drop anything until she kind of got me in the corner and said, "Hey, look, you're wasting money. You're a really good rapper. I believe in you, and you need to do this or not do it at all because you're wasting money. I believe you can do it, so just do it and stop procrastinating so much." And I dropped one song after she told me that with a video. After that, I dropped another song, and we dropped the EP, and I was nominated like Rap Full of Freshmen. So it was really cool to see that people were listening to the music all because my wife made me do it.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. The motivation that you needed, obviously, to get it going, man. That's dope. So I want to get into your next record, man. And it's about where you grew up, I guess. It's South Miami Heights, right?
Yeah. So this song has got like that summertime feel to it, but at the same time, I'm talking about, once again, like real issues. It's not like a very hype record, but it's talking about where I'm from in Miami, very diverse area, mostly Hispanic and Black with some West Indians. But you can definitely feel like culture when you're there. You know, it's a middle class to lower class neighborhood. Anytime there's, you know, social economic issues in the area, you're going to get other things that follow, like drugs, gangs, and violence. You know, navigating through those points and telling a story is basically what this song is about. I'm from South Miami Heights, so I wanted to tell stories about South Miami Heights